press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Students, how are you all? Hope you are doing well. Yes, so we had started with the chapter Constitutional Design, right? We have almost covered all the points over here. So we did actually discuss about South Africa, right? South Africa, how South Africa did feel, or say the difficulties that was faced while they were coming up with a constitution. The same was felt when even with Indian constitution, right? We came across even that, we did discuss even about that. So today let us know about the guiding values of the Indian constitution, okay? The dream and the promise related to it, like how the constitution was to be, or say the dream of few people, okay? If at all you check your textbooks, those are considered in that lesson. In this particular lesson they have mentioned few people, okay, the members who can be considered even the leaders, or say like they were the one who did contribute for the framing of the constitution. You can consider, you can check your textbook, there are few people there, those names have been mentioned, you can check, even they have contributed their 100% for the framing of the constitution, okay? So you can check. So there we can know about the philosophy, okay, what dreams they were having, what promises they made to themselves or even the nation, and even the philosophy related to the constitution, where it includes the preamble and the institutional design. So what actually is the guiding values of the Indian constitution? See, we should study the exact provision of the constitution. What happens, constitution is having much more provisions here. Reading constitution is not a easy task. Let me tell you, because as I told you, we have legislature, we have our executive and the judiciary, wherein legislature makes the laws, the executive actually executes the laws. But who will be interpreting the laws? Who will be explaining the laws? It is the judiciary, right? So even if at all you study the constitution, if you read the constitutional textbook, what happens? Understanding constitution goes very difficult. Understanding the provisions there goes very difficult. So there are many provisions. Okay, if you are like, there are contradictory words wherein not exactly contradictory, but it may create a contradiction. So read as it is given. The basic thing has to be read, okay? The basic structure cannot be changed. So basic thing has to be read the way they have given. So we shall understand the overall philosophy about the constitution in two ways we can understand, or say we can divide it as two to understand the philosophy of the constitution. Very first thing is understand it by reading the views of some of our leaders. Few leaders' views are being given. If you open your textbook, you can just check it, wherein few leaders, especially Mahatma Gandhi or Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and Nehru's wordings are being given. What actually they want, what actually they dreamt, okay, all these things they have given. So in that way, keeping those things in mind, we can read the constitution, or we have to know about its own philosophy, nothing but we have to know the philosophy of the constitution. We should understand the philosophy of the constitution to know the things better here. Okay, to know the things better, we have to understand the philosophy here. We should know the philosophy of the constitution here, so that we can understand the things in a way better. So now, when they say guiding values, what they say is understand the philosophy here. Understand, you have to read it in the manner it is being given. What constitution says about its own philosophy, we have to know about it. So let us know about the dream and the promise. Let us know about one view, or say one side philosophy, or say one dream, or say what actually our leaders wanted, our known leaders, what actually they wanted, or what was their dream about the constitution. Let us know about that particular thing here. Very first, it is about Mahatma Gandhi. You know very well Mahatma Gandhi. He was not a member. He was not, like, no doubt. He did not work as a member for the Constitution or say Constituent Assembly, but definitely his views, as you know, most of the people whose names are been mentioned here, they followed his vision. They followed his words. Okay, they respected him, they respected his words. So you can consider that even Gandhiji's, his views are equally important. Then what did he dream? What was his dream? What did he expect from Constitution is, okay, though he was not a member, many people, as they had a vision, he dreamt of an India where poorest of the, among the poor feels that, yes, this nation belongs to me and people do respect me. As I told you, see, when it comes to the Constitution, when we were dealing, or say you have studied it in your 8th grade itself, so why this Constitution came into existence? It came into existence just because Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he was totally humiliated, right? The way that he was treated, he did not want that to happen in the future. Keeping this in mind, not only that, we really needed a law for the nation. Something very important, and Constitution is very much, it is an important document that has its own value, that has its own, weightage. To keep that weightage, we had to struggle. And the Constitution finally came into existence. Now, what was the dream here? What did Mahatma Gandhi dreamt about? He wanted an India, okay, India, wherein the poorest among the poor felt that, yes, this nation is mine. It belongs to me. It is my nation. It is my country. The oneness, okay, the feeling of oneness has to be present there. So that is what he expected from the Constitution. That is what he wanted the Constitution to create. Okay, that was the first thing. Second, India, without any difference between the poor and the, or say, high class people and the low class people, nothing but the rich and the poor. That should not be there. He really wanted this, okay, wherein the Constitution should be in such a manner, it should bring such a rule and regulation, okay, whatever rules and regulation it is bringing, or whatever laws it has brought, it should treat all the people equally, whether he is a rich man or a poor man does not matter, but they have to be treated equally. So that was the main thing, what he dreamt. The third is India where all communities live in perfect harmony, nothing but depending upon each and every person, having all the happiness, sharing the happiness, having harmony among the people. That was the main thing what they were expecting. So all the communities should live in a perfect harmony. So that is what he was expecting. That is what he wanted the Constitution to bring. No room for curse of untouchable. So as I told you, untouchability was the main thing that made this Constitution to be brought as soon as possible. And even Gandhiji, he wanted the same thing, wherein there should not be any room for, untouchability, and women should enjoy the equal right just as men. So I shall be satisfied if at all these things do happen. Nothing else I want. He said, he has given a statement. If you want, you can check page number 48 of your chapter, wherein he has given his statement saying that this is what I expect from the Constitution, this is what I want from the Constitution, wherein I feel that the Constitution has to provide all these things. That is, there should be equality, there should not be something called as poor and the rich, there should not be any, women should be treated equally, they should get equal rights just like men, and even there should not be any room for untouchability, and all the communities should live in harmony, nothing but united. They should work in unity, they should stay in unity, they should be very happy. So that is what he expected. So what happened then? Next is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This dream was eliminated, it was really helpful, no doubt. But Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, what he wanted the elimination of inequality, wherein people, treat the other people unequally, okay, wherein the inequality, we can see inequality among the people, that should be totally removed. Not only that, the untouchability, okay, he never agreed with Gandhiji, okay, there was a bitter thing between Ambedkar and Gandhiji. He never agreed with Gandhiji's principles, okay, he has bitterly criticized him, his thinking also, because when Gandhiji said equality, when Gandhiji spoke about equality, he said that we can see equality in politics, but when it comes to social and economic life, we will not have this equality. What is the reason he might have said about this? Let us imagine, are we really facing equality? No doubt, when it comes to election, one vote is given one value. Okay, so adult franchisee, no doubt that is followed. One vote is given one value. But are they giving any value? One man, one value here? If at all you take right now when it comes to Sushant's case itself, we can see so many problems, right? I am not here to comment on anything, but yes, still we face inequality. Still we are seeing much more inequality. Still we can see that yes, people are not treated equally on the basis of the societal value status, social status or economic status. People are still they are differentiating. So that is where Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he has given a statement, he has said it, he has given a statement saying that I don't agree with Mahatma Gandhiji's view, because no doubt he is speaking about equality, and we can find equality only at the political level. One vote, one value. So that has been respected, that has been given much more importance, no doubt. But when it comes to societal, or say the societal value, society, or say the social life, or say the economic life, again we can see inequality. So people are treating like that. People have been treated so. Still we can find the same thing. If you are highly influential, definitely you will be having much more hands to help. So where is equality then? How can you say that equality is there? But I can find equality. How can you give the statement? So that was the thing. So he said the same thing, though we are depending upon democracy, definitely what he says, if we continue to deny it for a long about equality in the social or say economic life, we will do so only by putting our political democracy in peril. Nothing but it would be in danger. We are putting democracy itself in danger if at all we do not find equality in social and economic life. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has given his views about Constitution. So this is another way to understand the guiding principles or guiding values. The third person is, your Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay. So what he has given, what statement he has said here. See, it was supposed to on the eve of actually the 26th January eve, okay, nothing but previous day, 25th January 1950. So he gave or he expressed his views. What he has said, We made a tryst with the destiny. So nothing but to make secret deal with something. We have done a secret deal by bringing this constitution into existence. So what he has said, so it is his statement saying that we have brought a tryst with the destiny. So what is tryst with destiny? What is the meaning here? To make secret deal. Okay, it is nothing but to make a secret deal with something. So here something is nothing but the constitution. So we have made a secret deal here wherein when we shall redeem our pledge. Now the time has come, we have to redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. We have to cancel, we have to redeem, we have to reassure, or say we have to cancel certain pledge here, okay, wherein our constitution has come into existence. But yes, when the whole world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. So whatever pledge we had done, whatever promises we had done, we have to follow it, not for full. Yes, redeeming is nothing but your cancellation. Okay, something wherein reassurance, or say like get it back, getting it back. Okay, redeeming. So like pledging, whatever we had pledged, we can take it back, because we have got something in secret to be done. And when the whole world sleeps, India will still remain awake for the sake of freedom, because India will be called as a republic nation. So that is what he gave it. He gave his words in the speech. So the pledge of dedication to the service of India is very much more important, and our people, and to the still larger cause of humanity. So it is what is constitution? Constitution here, what according to Nehru, constitution is the pledge of dedication. It is the dedication. You have to dedicate constitution. When constitution has come, it is nothing but the dedication towards the people. Dedication towards the people to serve the nation. Okay, it is for the service. You have to give. It is give and take policy, wherein nation is giving you the fundamental rights. It is your fundamental duty to respect the nation. So give and take. Okay, there is a give and take policy. You have to serve the nation and the people, so that there would be humanity. You can find humanity there. The second one is freedom and power bring responsibility. No doubt. Both freedom and power. Okay, if you have freedom, if you have power, it will bring responsibility. So power, imagine for one day you are Prime Minister. If I ask you, imagine you are the Prime Minister for one particular day. What all you would like to do? You start thinking, right, what do I have to do? I'll do this, I'll do that. Ma'am, I want to do this. You make a big list. I want to bring this change. I want to bring that change. So power speaks there. Power, brings a responsibility, freedom and power. Today I have given you the freedom of being a Prime Minister, or probably on Teachers' Day, maybe your teachers would ask you, right, today, one day you can enjoy, okay, you can be the teacher here. So you would enjoy, right? Every person would like to be the teacher. You would, like to monitor the class, you would take up the class, you would teach, etc., right? And you enjoy the power totally. In the same manner, the power and freedom given makes them know their responsibility. So, with the constitution, as constitution has given, as you all know, constitution has given the power. It has mentioned the powers for each. At every particular stage it has given the power, right? We have already studied about this. We are being how the power has been how the power and all, you have studied it in your 8th itself, right? How it is distributed, all those things and all. So when it comes to this, the freedom and power brings the responsibility, he says. The next is, the future is not one of ease or resting, but of incessant striving, so that we may fulfill the pledge we have so often taken and the one we shall take today. So now, we have to take a pledge, right? We have already taken a pledge. What pledge they have taken, or they had taken, or every person takes? To safeguard the nation, security, peace and maintaining peace and security is the main object. That is the pledge. Bringing harmonization, respecting the nation. All these things are the pledge that we take. So that is what he has said. So he is happy with the constitution. He has expressed it the way it was necessary. So he has appreciated the work of each and every person who gave their 100% for the nation. So it was he who suggested this particular thing. Before to that, let us know the philosophy of the constitution. So that was the one way wherein we understood. Now I said, if at all you have to understand the guiding values of the constitution, we have to know the constitution in two manners. One manner is by reading what the leaders have their view towards the constitution. Okay, what their views have come up, we did deal with that. And now we have to know the philosophy of the constitution itself. So here they say that values that inspired and guided the freedom struggle and were in turn nurtured by it formed the foundation for India's democracy. So India's democracy, it was nurtured. How? The struggle, the freedom struggle itself made, the strongest democracy came into existence because of that itself. With that, these values are embedded in the preamble of the constitution. See, there was nothing called preamble earlier. Okay, preamble is nothing but the preface. What actually the whole book consists of will be given in a short form in your first page as a preface. If you have textbooks and all, you can just check, there they give preface. So here a standard word is being used, that is preamble. Preamble of the constitution. So earlier we did not have preamble of the constitution. We have taken it from American constitution. American constitution has this. We were inspired, okay, and Jawaharlal Nehru was the person who actually did suggest for the preamble to be added, so that even a layman, if he opens the constitution of India, he should understand what exactly it is there in the constitution. He need not read the whole book. Okay, if he understands the objective that has been mentioned in the preamble itself, that is more than enough. So what does our preamble tells? The preamble of India it goes like this: we, the people of India. That has been given in a like bold letters. So nothing but we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a supreme India to be a sovereign, the meaning is sovereign, okay, sovereign they have given, the meaning is supreme, socialist without any discrimination, okay, socialist without any discrimination, secular, we don't have any god, for the central, at the center or maybe at the state saying that we have to worship this god itself. No, the freedom to worship, the right to worship. Okay, so that itself is called as secular here, right? Yes, so secular. Democratic republic. So it is democratically republic. So democracy, we follow people here. People will be choosing the leaders. It is not the hereditary form. When it comes to the princely states, or say like when it comes to the monarchical form of government, there after one king or say queen, the next person, heredity. Okay, after that the successor will be coming. How about here? If at all, imagine I am the prime minister, my next generation, can those people be called become prime minister without entering into any elections and all? No, that is not at all possible. Clear? So we don't have the what I can say, monarchical system here. We have a republic form wherein public itself chooses their representative. And to secure to all its citizens, what all it secures here? Justice. Main thing. Justice. When we say justice, economic justice, social justice and political justice. So, on the basis of justice, so nyaya, pratyobbrigu nyaya sigutte. Right? It's not about king or queen, or it's not about the rich or poor. Whosoever seeks justice, like in India, those justice will be given. Liberty. Liberty regarding what? Thought, expression, belief, faith and worship. You can worship any god you want. You can believe, you have faith in anything you want. You can express your views. Okay? Your thought will be respected. So that is the freedom we have got, liberty. Equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all. So opportunity, wherein equality, equal opportunity is given. Imagine you have finished your second year, okay, second PUC, 12th. And now you want to, continue with some profession. Can I stop you people saying that, no, you cannot go for this field? Who am I to do that? Right? I can't do. I have no liberty to do that. So equality, each and every person has got equality when it comes to their choosing of any status they want, any opportunity. That is, opportunity may be related to the job or even education. So doesn't matter. So promote them among them all. Fraternity. What is this fraternity? It is nothing but brotherhood. Assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. No doubt we have to uphold the unity and integrity without disturbing the nation. We should never disturb the nation. We should never fight on the basis of religion or caste or whatever it is. We should never fight. But yes, we have to fight against those people who really want to disturb the nation. So in our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution. So it came into existence in the year 1949, right? But yes, we adopted it in the year 1950. So each and every meaning is been given in your textbook. You can just go through that, okay? And if you have any doubt, definitely I am there to solve those things. But yes, do remember the preamble of the Constitution has more weightage, and that itself is considered to be the object of our Constitution. So when it comes to this, okay, when it comes to Constitution, the last thing what we are supposed to discuss is regarding to institutional design. What is this institutional design? See, a constitution is not merely a statement. It is not at all a statement. Statement of values or probably a philosophy. No, not at all. As we noted above, it is mainly about embodying these values into institutional arrangement. What is this institutional arrangement then? Do we have anything that is called as, like institutional arrangement? It is maybe the document, okay? It is about the arrangement. So how detailed a document it has been given? Can we just keep following whatever they have said? Or we should keep bringing the changes according to the institutional, or say according to the situation, or according to the people's demand. See what happens with people's aspiration and changes in society, Constitution also has to be amended. if at all constitution remains the same, now for example, see, there were only 10 fundamental duties earlier. Now there is another fundamental duty, 11th fundamental duty, which says that children between 6 to 14 years have to take compulsory education, and the parents have to see that they get educated. So this is something called as an addition there. That is an addition. So when this addition is happening, okay, so that is because of the amendment, the changes that they have brought in the constitution. So every now and then we need the institutional design. It is a design, how it has to work, okay, how it has to work, it has set. But we cannot just keep following the same thing. According to the situation, according to the aspiration of the people, according to the demand of the people, we have to bring the changes. We have to amend the constitution. We have to bring the changes that has been, that is necessary for the nation. So, see, as I told you, reading constitution or understanding it for the first time is very difficult. No doubt, it is very, very difficult. I don't say that, you cannot read it, but interpretation matters a lot. I have given this example, I suppose I don't remember it. See, a law came regarding helmets. I have discussed, I suppose. See what happened? They said you have to wear helmet. Now a person did wear cap because they did not mention what the kind of helmet you have to wear. Right? They did not mention what kind of helmet you have to wear. Whether it should be of a particular material, whether it should be of, any mark, nothing they did mention. So a person did wear hat, he said, I am wearing a helmet. So whenever a law is been made, it has to be interpreted in a right manner. But even with that, the constitution, constitution, no doubt it is having a basic structure, no doubt. But while reading, it goes very difficult to understand. So if we want to read and understand, we have to know the basic thing of the constitution. So the basic institutional design is not very difficult to understand. Like any constitution, the Indian constitution lays down a procedure for choosing persons to govern the country. So power to make decisions. Okay, unlike other countries, even in India, also Indian constitution has defined the power. Who will be doing what? Who will be having what kind of power? That is clearly mentioned here, and that is what is being said here. So no person, no government can try to violate the rights of another person. And if at all government can do by providing some rights to the citizen, that cannot be violated, even it can give the duties. So it is like, limitations over the fundamental rights. To bring a limitation, they have got the fundamental duties. So with this, yes, some other provisions related to constitutional provisions, will be reading it in different chapters here. So with these things, we have finished. We have come to the end of constitutional design chapter. We did discuss many things here. Very first, we have discussed about the problems that were faced by the South Africans, the apartheid system, wherein the blacks and the white, there was a discrimination between the blacks and the whites. The whites totally dominated over the blacks, because of which they strongly felt that yes, we need a law, law of land, so that can govern us. That can be used, as a main law, and to control other people. They needed that. Let me tell you once again, that particular topic related to South Africa, okay, the constitutional thing, whatever we have discussed, that is not there for your exam, but for knowledge point of view, I have discussed it so that you can understand the difficulty, okay, how difficult it is, because understanding the minds are very much important. Now, if at all you are bringing a law, if you are making constitution, which is very much important, which is an important thing for the nation, how difficult it goes. So to understand the difficulty, I have dealt with that particular topic, but it is not there for your exam. Let me tell you once again. We did even discuss about the constitutional design, nothing but how Indian constitution came into existence, how people did struggle, what is constituent assembly, to frame the, form the constitution, constituent assembly, to bring up the constitution, how difficult it was, what all the difficulties these people did face, all these things we have discussed. With this, we have come to an end of the chapter Constitutional Design. Please go through the chapter. If you feel that yes, there is some difficulty to understand, or if you have not understood any term here, please let me know about it. I am there to solve the problem. Okay, you can just ask me the questions related to it. You can discuss about the problems you have faced. Okay, or probably you face like you may not understand it all of a sudden. If you feel any if you feel difficult in understanding, please let me know about it. So let me conclude the topic here. Okay, so these are the few things that we came across. So constitution has to be read the way they have given. Understood? We cannot read it the other way. The way they have mentioned, the way they have explained, we have to read it in the same manner. So with this, we have finished your chapter. Thank you so much for your patience. Have a great day.